Hey you guys, welcome back to my page. Let's try this tonight, see if it works, if Facebook's being a little bit more friendly these days than what they have been in the past couple. My name's Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Please say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. And in just a minute, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in, okay? When you type in that keyword, I am going to send you a message with the list of all the stuff that we're using tonight to make this project. Now, the links aren't all in there for everything, but I promise you, you can either find it on Amazon or you can Google it or check Hobby Lobby because I love that place. I'm there all the time, okay? So, you guys, the keyword for tonight is, wait for it, napkin, which just reminds me that I forgot to grab something. That's how it goes. All right, you guys. So one thing that I have been doing lately and been doing for a while for you guys is napkin bundles. We did some last week. I still have some available if you guys did not get a chance to get your napkin bundles. They're all Easter themed though, and they'll arrive to you hopefully before Easter, but probably not enough time for you to do an actual project with it. But there are still some available. Okay? So if you guys want those, you can grab those. The link is just scroll down a few in here and you'll find it. Or you can send me a message and ask for the link for those. But I come to my realization that some of you guys really don't know what to do with these napkins or have never decoupaged before a day in your life. So we're going to do a decoupage project tonight with a napkin and just see how this turns out. I think you guys are going to be very, very happy to see this project. Hi, Hope. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Frankie. Hi, Terry. Hi, Missy and Shannon. Hello, Pam from Arizona. Sometimes from Washington. Hi, Sissy. Hello, Terry. Napkin is the keyword. Hey, Wanda. Hello, all my friends as you guys are jumping on. Hello, Brenda. Hello, everybody. Hey, Sissy. Hi, Janice and Sandy. You guys are fantastic. Thanks for joining me tonight. You guys, napkin is the keyword. Napkin in order to get the supply list for tonight because we're doing a napkin project. I do need to grab my Mod Podge. Hold, please. Hold, please. Got it. Okay. Here we go. All right, so we're actually going to start off with a surface tonight that's not available on my site, but I bought these in bulk, and I honestly do not remember if I got them from Temu or if I got them from Amazon. You guys, I just realized that my comments are not scrolling again on my page, and it's so irritating. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sissy. I don't want to be doing that tonight. Oh, no. From Amazon. You guys, I just realized that I can see. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, everybody. Man, I wish I could. You just decoupage napkins on a flower pot today. Hey, Ruth. Yay, Kim. Well, welcome back. Hi, Jan. And they don't scroll on my computer for some reason, you guys. And that's so frustrating. Oh, all right. So here's what I want you guys to do. And I only want you guys to do this if you have a question tonight, okay? If you have a question about something that needs my attention relating to the project, please, please, please put an emoji next to your comment so that I know that I really need to zoom in and see what you're saying. If it's a question that I really need to see, okay? That way it'll definitely get my attention. Hi, Cindy. Hello, Nancy. Oh, you're so welcome, girl. Napkin is the keyword. It's happening to all. Is it just chalk designers or is that everybody? I hope it's not just chalk designers. That wouldn't be fair. Facebook, don't single us out. All right, so here's the transfer or the surface we're going to use tonight. These are just really, really thin boards that I think I got them on Temu, you guys. They're super, super thin. But what I loved about these ones here is that they are 6.5 inches wide, which means you can take an A-size transfer and go either lengthwise or widthwise with these, and they're going to fit. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you. Hi, Janet. Receive my... Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Hi, Leanne. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and grab some Waverly chalk paint tonight. And the thing is that you really, gosh darn it, I didn't grab any of my supplies apparently today. The thing is when you're using Waverly chalk paint, You really want to make sure that the color that you're using is white or light, or at least it matches your napkin. Okay, so if your napkin is all green, you could use a green. But remember that your napkin is see-through. So it's going to blend best into the background that matches the actual napkin. So we're going to go ahead and just take our Waverly in Snow White. And I always get the Crispies off my cap too. Always, every time. And we're going to paint this up with probably a couple of coats just to get this nice and bright white. Hi, Sue. Oh, thank you, Janelle. Thank you so much. Hey, Christine. You guys, my comments are only working on my phone, not on my computer. I will, again, tonight miss even more comments. I did all the updates. I restarted my phone. I did all the things that I was advised to do. And apparently it didn't fix anything. But at least I haven't lost you guys yet tonight. At least it hasn't shut off my video yet tonight. So progress is being made. But the comments are not coming up over here like I want them to. Napkin is the key word. Type that in there, you guys. And the transfer that we're using tonight is currently in last chance, which means it's going to sell out, and it's going to sell out quickly. Usually when they put something in last chance, it means that we've only got, maybe they're estimating a week of inventory left. However, once we start going live with those last chance pieces and people see what can be done with them, they tend to buy them up a little bit faster because they know that they're not going to be there for very long. So don't wait on them. Grab them while you can. I'm going to paint my edges on this too, just because it was kind of getting sloppy going around the edges when I was doing it that way. That way it looks better. You guys know. It's happening to others too. It's just frustrating. Like, I almost feel like I need to get a TV in here. I don't know, or something else, another device, a third device, just to see if I can get my comments to run on that. That's a little bit bigger. Hi, Marge! Because it's so tiny on my phone, having my video also playing, and that's the only way to be able to do it. So, here we go, you guys. Just getting this a good coat of paint. Now, another reason that you might want to put a couple coats on here is because these wood pieces, these cheap ones from Amazon or from Temu, they do soak up a lot of the paint. And the more coats of a paint that you can get on here and let the wood soak up, the less it's going to soak up your chalk paste when you're working on it. And you'll have a little bit more time before it starts to dry into your silk screen to work with it. So let your board, let your surface soak up all the paint that you can let it soak up. And it's going to make your projects turn out that much better. So we're going to go ahead and give this a dry, and we're going to hit this with another coat real quick. Hi, Arlene. Hello, everybody. Facebook is still being a butthead. Go ahead, Facebook. Be mad at me. Don't put me in jail, but be mad at me for calling you a butthead. Because I'll tell you what, when you do butthead things, you get called a butthead. Just saying. You just got home from work? Well, welcome home from work. Thank you, Marge. Getting some of my spring stuff out now. Going through and finding the stuff that's deep in my closet. All right, I gave that a good dry with this tool here. That one right there gets super, super hot. I love my Ranger. But when I realized how much faster that thing dries, sorry, Ranger. All right, a second coat. I'm not going to do the edges this time. I'm just going to put this on the top here. And I'll kind of go around and clean up my edges this way just because it's going to have some overflow. but let that soak in all of that paint. This right here is going to be my top coat that I do fast in hopes that I don't have all those brush strokes on here. But chalk paint, for the most part, as long as you get it an even coat, it's kind of like the wall paint where the lines kind of just melt together. So try to give yourself nice even strokes going on that. Hello everybody. Hi Corey. Oh, come on. I made a messy. We're good. We're good. I missed it, but somebody's needing prayers tonight. So you guys, please make sure you put that person on your prayer list. I will go back and check that out, but I cannot see it right now because I missed it. And I can't even scroll on my phone to go back, or on my computer and go back up and check it out because it didn't come through on there. Hi, Teresa. Hello, Rhonda. I got a little white chunky of paint right there. Hopefully that's not going to be too bad. Let me see, you guys. I'm going to try to go back on my page. I'm going to leave my page. Oh, I hope that doesn't mess it up. Yeah, I'm going to leave my page real quick on my computer. I'm going to go back. Oh, I wonder, you guys, on my computer, if I watch it as myself instead of as my page, maybe I'll get the comments to come up. Let's see if that works or not. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Let's see what happens. Hi, Shelly. You guys, it might work. Amanda's brother, his wife and 2 boys. Their house caught on fire, a total loss, but they're okay. Oh my gosh, Amanda, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's horrible. And the comments are still not coming up. Even when I'm logged in on my account, not. Oh. Oh, that's frustrating, you guys. All right, I got to make sure I get all that paste that's on the sides, too, because it kind of dribbled over. They're still not scrolling. Good evening, Carolyn. She said no one was hurt. They just lost their house. So you guys, that in and of itself is a blessing. When you have a fire and nobody gets injured. They all got out safe, which is fantastic. Oh, this is going to drive me nuts. Thank you guys so much for all your prayers. All right, so we've got this right here done. And it's all painted up white. I'm not going to do the back side, you guys. You can if you want to. Now, let me show you the really cute napkin that we're going to use for this. It's adorable. And this was included in one of the napkin bundles that I had available, that's still available. And it has this really cute Easter bunny and a chick. Okay? Now, I know, you guys, we're days away from Easter right now. Believe me, I know. Because I've been trying to shop for 2 kids who are no longer like 3 and 4, and you can't just get chalkboard or sidewalk chalk for and bubbles anymore, and trying to find stuff for their baskets. So trust me, I know it's almost Easter. I know I'm running out of time to find the most fantastic things to put in my kids' Easter baskets. Trust me, I know. But because this doesn't say Easter anywhere on it, this could just be a really cute decorative piece just for spring itself. Are any of you guys on the struggle bus like I am with Easter because your kids are getting older? Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, thanks, Sissy. No, I know what to do. I think I figured it out and they're downstairs. Maybe I can tell you guys. All right, so I just cut out my napkin, just like so. This is the piece we're going to use. Now what we need to do is just separate this. And it should either be a 2-ply or a 3-ply. Okay? So once you separate it, double check it for another layer. And you want to make this one right here is a 3-ply. If you guys got this one, S for a moon ball. They bounce higher than any other ball. Oh, Linda, were you able to find it? So it's going to be really, really, really thin. You should be able to almost see through it. You can see through it, you guys. Really, really thin piece of napkin. These right here, throw them away. Use them for, I don't know, to wipe your fingers on. Whatever you need to use them for. Whatever. And then we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to leave the bottom of this because it covers the entire part here. And that way, I don't know, I'm just going to do that. But on the top, I'm just going to kind of fussy cut around the bunny, around the chick, and cut off as much of this excess napkin as I possibly can. So I actually went to Kohl's, you guys, for Allie. Somebody said, get Allie some craft supplies. She's got more craft supplies right now than she knows what to do with. So I went to Kohl's. I went to Kohl's for Allie, and I got her, you guys, I got her earrings. Because starting next week, she can take out the studs that she's got, and she can wear new earrings starting next week. So she's got a whole bunch of new earrings, but I was like, gosh, earrings really don't fill up a basket. So I got to figure out what else to do. And then I went and I think I was like, I don't know, scrolling Facebook or TikTok or something. Y'all, I'm hardly ever on TikTok. But anyway, I found these things called Bunny Lulus. And I was able to order them from Amazon. Bunny Lulus, they're supposed to be here tomorrow. I don't know. I guess it's a TikTok trend for all the cool kids these days, and I want my kids to be cool. So I got them Bunny Lulus. Yeah, that's what I did. And a few other things. And a lot of candy, you guys know, because kids have to have a lot of candy for Christmas, or for Easter, and their Easter baskets. But I don't know. We'll see what they think about the Bunny Lulus. Put the earrings in little boxes. That'll help. Some people make rice paper out of the... Oh, that would be cool. Out of this stuff, and then stencil it. All right. So you guys, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just lay our napkin here and figure out how far up we got to go with this. And it looks like it's going to be right about here. Now, I'm going to have spots where I have some Mod Podge, but I don't have napkin. So I'm only going to go up as far as the entire napkin will cover, I think is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to take some Mod Podge and actually put it on the napkin itself. On that top part. And that's what I think I want to do this time. Okay. Just to be sure, we're going to dry up the Mod Podge on both. This way we don't have extra glue going up farther than we want it to go. And I'm going to pull that off of there relatively quickly, you guys. All right. Let me try it on here. So she's getting my old jewelry box, Pam. As soon as I clear out a space in her room, she's gonna get my old jewelry box. And it's big. It's an actual, what do you call those? What do you call the jewelry boxes, you guys? It's one of those, oh my gosh, y'all, what is it called? An actual stand-up big jewelry box. Because now I've got that wall-mounted one. All right, so this part up here, because I put that Mod Podge on the napkin part itself, I'm going to grab a baggie of some sort. Like a piece of plastic of any kind, you guys, of any kind. So I'm just going to open up, I don't know, I have these things here just for the sake of having a piece of plastic because I did not bring in here a plastic baggie. Yes, it's a jewelry armoire. That's what it's called, an armoire. I have one of those. And you guys, I'm just going to use a plastic baggie to kind of smooth out this top part a little bit. Since that was the part that we had wet. Okay, now it's pretty smoothed out. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab, I think I can put that in there. Oh, let's not do that yet. We're going to grab a piece of either parchment paper or some Teflon sheet, you guys, and put this right over top of this piece. And then grab our little mini iron or your big kitchen, or your big laundry iron or your heat press, whatever you've got, and you're just going to work this napkin right on here and reactivate that Mod Podge. Push out all of those wrinkles that you can. We're going to get this nice and flat. And it should blend pretty well right in with that background and be absolutely stunning. And if it doesn't blend in, we can add a little bit more Mod Podge to the back of it. You guys, in all seriousness, look how stinking cute that is. Do you guys love it as much as I do? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. That bunny is adorable. That little chick is adorable. So cute. And that's all it takes to Mod Podge. It's so incredibly easy to Mod Podge. You guys see how since the napkin had a white background, painting the background white made that just blend in seamlessly. Now we're going to go ahead and take a piece of sanding paper or our little gator sander. And I want, you guys, I want a very, very, very light sandpaper for this one. Because it's a napkin, it's not going to take much at all. Or if you don't have a gator sander like this one, you could always use just an emery board nail file, will work as well. Thank you. Thanks, Janet. And we're just going to go around this entire thing and just remove any of that excess paper. And it's not going to take much at all to make it happen. Okay, so simple. Thank you, everybody. So simple. So if you're not familiar with Mod Podge and why I do these napkins and why I love these napkins, it's because it really can make the simplest and cutest little projects just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a transfer to this. So, you guys, I thought that this transfer was absolutely perfect. Okay, so this is the one that we're going to use tonight. It says, you guys, first of all, I'm going to hold this up while I show you the transfer. Look at this, the bunny and the chick, and we have a transfer that says, the good things in life are better with you. And I thought that that was just so stinking cute. You can use a regular iron. You can use anything that has heat. Thank you so much, Tracy. Y'all, I wish I could see your comments without the squint. Come on, Facebook, scroll my comments. So isn't it, I think this is just perfect. Just perfect for this. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. Now, this particular transfer is currently last chance. Last chance, meaning if you don't get it soon, it's going to be sold out and you won't be able to get it. Okay? Now, I got a few more tricks up my sleeve too, you guys. So don't go away yet thinking that this is almost over. All right. Thank you. So we're just going to go ahead and I cut right on that cut line because we're not going to use this piece here. And we're going to give this a good fuzz on our fuzzing cloth. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, use your shirt. Use a terry cloth towel out of your linen closet. Use your pillowcase, use your comforter, use whatever, but use a lint brush first. If you're going to use any of those, so you don't end up with big little hairs and lints on there. And just add a little bit of fuzz to this to lessen that adhesiveness. Now, one thing that I didn't do yet that I should have done, and I forgot about, was that we need to add a little bit of wax to this surface first, okay? Adding wax to the surface, a little bit of surface wax, you guys, is going to protect the paint that we have on here from pulling up from the adhesive on our transfer. And it's also going to fill in all those little grooves in the wood and make this a seamless transfer design, okay? So up here above the napkin is where I want these words. I'm just going to take a little bit of this surface wax and just rub that right over top of it. It should feel waxy, you guys. It should feel waxy and smooth. And that's the key. That's not going to fit in there. I did finally get in the jar. And then we want to take a towel of some sort, you guys. And we're just going to buff that wax right in or right back off. Wax on, wax off. Just like so, okay? Now, see, I still have a dog hair right there in my paint already. How did that get there? Because it's going to happen no matter what. You guys, I think I'm catching a little bit too. As a matter of fact, I need a drink. All right, so let's take our transfer. We're going to go ahead and just put this right down on the board. Right, oh my goodness. Right here. Now, I'm not going to do the heart and the squiggles there. And I do want this to be down a little bit because if we embellish up here, any of that ribbon and stuff is going to hang down. And then it's going to cover up that design unless you put this down a little bit. So pick your colors. I will tell you guys right now that I tried to pick a color that was going to match this the best and that was in stock. There were other colors that we've had in the past that are no longer available that I honestly would have preferred for this project. But if it's not available for me on the site, I will not show it. So tonight we're going to use Meadow because there's lots of greenery in here and it's going to look super cute. Okay, so a simple and easy project, you guys. We're still going to add some more to this. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to grab a little bit of our Meadow paste on a squeegee here. And simple and easy We're just going to make sure that this is nice and pressed down. There's no air bubbles left. And we're going to just squeegee right over those words. Let the paste fall into the transfer. Don't try to push it in there. Just let it fall in. Your allergies have been kicking your butt. That's what had Allie down all last week, kind of. It's that time of year. You guys, it went from being like 30 here to being 70 today, which was beautiful. And then tomorrow it's going to be like 68 and rain all day long. And after the rain stops, it's going to be dropped back down into the 40s again. Like, why? Just give us 70s and let's be done with it. All right. So once we've got that on there, it's pasted through, and we're just going to go ahead and pull this right back up. And you guys can see how stinking cute that looks on there. Oh! Okay, now I love the green. I wasn't sure that I was going to love the green, but I definitely do. I was wanting a purple, but I was afraid my purple that I had was going to be too light. But you guys, look at it with the green. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. And it's such a cute and just dainty font that it really does look really good. Great, thank you. The green, what? It ended up being perfect, didn't it? All right, so you guys, at this point in time, hold on a second. I'm trying to spray my transfer down just so I can take this to my sink in a little bit and wash it. And I always have to do this in my... You love the green? I just have to put that on my floor. Let's dry this up real quick. Thank you. It's so simple though, you guys. It's just so simple. So incredibly simple. That was a napkin. Yes, it was a napkin. Nope, that was meadow paste. The words are a transfer, the image is a napkin. And that's why I do these napkin bundles, you guys, because you really can do so much so quickly with napkins. And for some of you guys, these napkins are hard to find. For me, I live literally right up the road from a TJ Maxx, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and then I'm about 35 minutes away from a Home Goods and the At Home store and all those other places. And so I'm able to go and find them a lot. And then I'm able to split them up and make them a little bit more affordable for you guys to get a whole bunch of them in different colors without having stacks and stacks and stacks of napkins. All right. Thank you, you guys, for answering questions. I do still have some of these napkin bundles available too if you guys do want these napkin bundles. All right, so my next step here, normally at this point in time, you guys, I would throw a ribbon on here, but I have a new product that I haven't tried yet. We're going to make a ribbon. Well, no, not yet. I want to go ahead and just add a little bit to my edges on this. Just a bit. We're going to use some archival ink, some distressed ink, you guys. In brown, and I just want to go around this a little bit. Oh, today's word is, what did I say it was, you guys? Napkin. Napkin is the word for today. We're going to go around this with just a little bit of some archival ink, just to kind of break up that white a little bit. I like the way that it looks this way. Not everybody does. And then once I've got that on there, y'all, I'm going to take, what is that thing? I don't even know what that is. I'm going to take something, and honestly, it doesn't even matter. Probably just one of these clean brushes. Thank you. And just kind of give that a little bit of a smudge. You could use your fingers if you want to, but, well, I'm going to try to stay clean tonight. So just a little bit of this ink on here. Smudge it around with something. See, now I'm getting thicker on one side than I did on the other. It just, in my opinion, gives it a little bit more depth. You guys see? Just a little bit more depth than if you don't do that. It makes it look a little less freshly painted, if you know what I mean. It's like, oh, right there, I need a little more. Okay, I like the way that that looks a lot better with that brown going around there. And it matches the bunny. It matches the bunny. All right, now, you guys, let's go ahead and make a bow. And I'll show you guys what this would look like with just a bow. But I got a new product that I want to try tonight. We won't be able to see the entire finished piece today. So this will have to be something that we come back to tomorrow to finish off and before we start our other project for tomorrow, because this has to air dry. It's not something that you can dry with a dryer. Hold on though. Let's go ahead and create a bow for this and show you a simple thing that you can do with this. And then I'm going to show you how you can elevate it even more. So I do have some really pretty yellow ribbon. And I'm going to do, you guys, this is like, honest to goodness, the easiest way, in my opinion, to make a bow. Figure out the length that you want it to be. And for me, I usually go corner to corner or a little bit smaller than that. And then we're just going to make loops, okay? So you've got a tail on one side coming in. You've got a loop here and a loop here. We're going to fold it over. Now we have two loops here. We're going to fold it over again, you guys. Now we have two loops and a tail. And when we're on this side, we have two loops and a tail, okay? So I'll show you what I mean when I do that. Okay, so if we're looking at this, just fold it up together. Fold it up together. You'll see right here, you have one loop right here, two loops, and then your tail. And then when you flip it over, you've got your tail on the inside, you've got one loop, and you've got two loops. So just count them as you're doing it. And then that'll tell you how much loops and you've got for your bow. Okay, that's like the easiest bow you can make, in my opinion. And then we're going to add to this some raffia. Where did my raffia? Did I put it away? I sure did. From last night. Let's add some raffia to this though. I've got some that's a little bit more jumbled. Not quite as perfect of a raffia. And it's one big knot, so I'll cut it. All right, and we're just going to fold this as well, just kind of whatever we can do with this. Just like so, right there in the middle. We're going to place that in the center. I'm going to take a clip. Where's my clips at? This will work. and just clip that right there. And then I'm going to take one more color. And you guys, I think I want to do purple. Yeah, I think I'm going to do purple. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. I'm just creating, but I'm making this one a lot smaller. For right there in the middle. Super cute. Okay, so now that we've got all of our pieces together, just like so, we're going to find the center point and just scrunch this together. Okay, and you've got something that looks a little bit like this. Now I'm just going to take another piece of raffia and just flip this over and tie it with the raffia. And then we can pull the other bow apart and see how that looks. Hi, Karen. So I'm trying to tie it as tight as I can get it. All right, so now we've got our tail here, our yellow tail. We're going to pull that one out and dovetail that one. And pull that one down. We've got our tail on the other side. We're going to pull that out from the middle, pull it down, and dovetail that one. Now, if you want your tails to be even longer than your bows, just leave them sticking out on each end, okay? And then we can take our loops and we're just going to pull them apart and fluff. Same on both sides. Just pull them apart and fluff. Okay, and now we've got just the cute little bow here. Oh, y'all, that is just darling. Let me trim up a little bit of the stray raffia that's everywhere. Okay, so we could finish the project just like this, putting a bow right there and putting a hanger on it. And that right there, that could be it. Right? And it's super cute just like that. We love it, right? We love this so much. And it's super, super cute. And it matches everything and it looks adorable. But I'm not going to finish this like this because I have a new product that I want to try tonight. It's not something that's available on my site. It's just something that I ordered, that I've seen somebody use, and I was like, let's try this. So you guys, we're going to set our bow aside. We're not going to glue that on tonight. We're going to apply something on top here to this, and then I'm going to let it sit all night long, okay? And then tomorrow, we'll take a look at how it's turning out, and we'll do this, the next step, okay? So what I have, brand new to me, you guys, it's still in the packaging. I've never used it before. Never. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Hi, Carrie. I can't see comments unless I squint, though. This is called Fine Line Crackle Medium, and it's by Pentart. And I've been wanting to try this for a while, but haven't had a chance to. Now, this is supposed to be a different kind of crackle than what you get with the Dixie Belle. It's a different kind of crackle than what you're going to get when you use folk art. It's just different, and it's a whole different way of using this stuff, okay? So it does come in 2 different components. You're going to start this with component number 1, which is your fine line crackle varnish. And once that's completely dry, air dried, you guys, air dried, like next day air dried, then you come back in with your fine line component 2 crackle varnish and put that on top of it. Okay? So, before I get off of here tonight, we're going to go ahead and just brush this on here. And then tomorrow, we're going to come back. We're going to do step 2. And then we're going to see what happens with this, okay? Pam says, ooh, this is good crackling stuff. It is the good crackling stuff, you guys. If you don't like crackle, then this stuff right here might change your mind about crackle. Because this stuff right here makes it look like, it makes almost anything look like it's finely cracked porcelain. So, we're going to give this a shot. So, I ordered mine. I went to Amazon, and Amazon was sold out. And so I went to Google, and I just Google searched it until I found somebody who is a distributor. Okay. So kind of like with Chalk Couture, if we have a transfer that is out of stock, then you got to find a designer and find one, right? And it's kind of the same way with this. You might be able to get it on Amazon. Why the part 2 is supposed to look brown. It's supposed to be. But you'll see. You'll see how it turns out. So we're going to go ahead with the white. And we're just going to brush this varnish right on here. Now I don't want to overbrush where I've got chalk paste. Because if I do, I could very easily soften that paste back up and spread it. So make sure you've got plenty on your brush. And just do a swoop right across it. And let it be good. Too many passes over your chalk paste could cause catastrophe. Catastrophe. You're going to watch the replay, Linda? Well, tomorrow we're going to figure out what this other component does. And I'm going to do the entire board, you guys. I'm trying to give it even thickness, but I'm also trying to give it, get it everywhere. And we're going to go right over top of everything. Do you guys think? Can you do it over resin? I don't know. I literally just opened up this package and I'm trying it for the first time ever tonight. I have not done enough research to know all the things that you can use it for. And I'm not a PentArt distributor. I'm not an affiliate for PentArt. I just saw another crafter use this stuff and I was like, that's super cool. I want to try it. I want to show this in case it might be something that you guys want to try for yourselves. And we're just going to do it. Okay? So I currently have the entire thing covered with this step 1 fine line crackle varnish. And I think that I think it's oil based too, you guys. So I do think that I need to clean that brush differently than just water, which is fine because I do have mineral spirits over here. But we're going to leave this. We're going to leave this at this point in time. Maxine says she uses it on glass all the time. So drying it with your dryer, from what I understand, doesn't allow, I don't know, like it doesn't work the same way. It doesn't allow it the time that it needs to really, I don't know. I don't know. But I don't want to try to speed up the process and ruin it. I think that if you speed it up with your dryer, it's just like it's not thoroughly drying all the way through evenly. I don't know. But it says don't do that. So I'm not going to do it from what few tips I've learned about this. Okay? All right, so that's all for tonight. All right, this is the project. It looks super cute. We're going to leave this pen art on here. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to finish this up. Maybe, unless this has to sit for 24 hours too, it might have to. See user guide attached. See, so I have to look at that. I just opened it. So I don't know. You dry yours with your dryer, Maxine? It says to let it go. Leave dry for a day. I don't know. I'm just going to do what it says on here. Okay? All right, you guys. So that's it for tonight. This particular transfer right here that I showed tonight is currently last chance. So you want to get a hold of that. If you're not yet a Perks member and you want to get 30% off of everything on my site all day, every day, you can join for just $1 today and tomorrow. And then that's it. You can't join for $1 again. So last chance to join for $1 tonight and tomorrow. Whole bunch of extra stuff available for Perks members at as low as $1. As low as $1 for Perks members, and a huge sale that's going on right now on my site. And I'm going to just let this go. And we're going to see how it turns out tomorrow, okay? All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Come back and see me again tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern time. If you have any questions, send me a message and I'll do the best I can to answer it for you. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Thanks so much, everybody. Love you. Bye.